So it's a little bit off track from the usual health and fitness, this video, but it still is connected to spiritual, mental and physical well-being at some point. So this here, this rock, if that's what it's called, represents my father's grave. And if you're wondering why he's got a rock for a tombstone and he's buried in this cemetery or side of the cemetery, then, you know, work it out. I'm sure you can put it together. Anyway, I suppose every couple of months, 6 weeks, I'm not sure, I pop up here, I make dua for my father, and I reflect the life that we live. And I've worked it out that most people don't like you as much as you think you do while you're alive, you know, so they're gonna think less of you even more when you're dead. Yeah, they'll come to your funeral, your janazah, they'll stand around the graveside, they'll look very sad and solemn, they'll make dua, they'll do all of that, they'll go home, they'll talk about what a, mashallah, what a good brother you was, or good sister, depending, and their lives will go on. But anything that we had left us when we entered this place. It left us, and any good deeds will only things that will follow us is the charity that we give, the good deeds that we've done, and hopefully righteous children that we leave behind. And if you're lucky, maybe 1 or 2 of your kids will come up and visit you every 6 to 8 weeks and make dua for you, and that will probably be as good as it gets for most of us. This life is maximum, most people won't live 100 years. It's a blip of time, it's nothing, it's irrelevant in the scheme of billions and billions of years and eternity. What's 100 years? But we end up living those years for other people. And we find out probably didn't like us that much when we was alive in the first place. Instead of living that life for the sake of God, for the sake of Allah, we're living it to impress, to please, to sustain, to appease other people. And then people will forget about you. By the time your grandkids are growing, and your grandkids are definitely growing, you'll be a distant memory. The videos won't, your photos and videos probably won't even exist then. Anyway, I come up here, I give salams, I make dua, I give salams to my father. I'm probably the only child that he has that does do that or can do that, because none of the others are Muslim, obviously. And then I go about my life. Things have changed though. I'll give you a thing. I used to worry about money a lot, and I never had any. That's why I probably worried about it. I had enough just to scrape through. And I used to spend my life to get money. Now I spend my money to get life. So I'll take Fridays off most of the time so I can go for Jummah. So what? You know, I'll miss a day's money, but so what? You know, I'm still okay, alhamdulillah. And that's the change of mindset. Anyway, people, I'm going to babble and babble and babble. Assalamu alaikum to my father, and assalamu alaikum to you. Peace.